quality of the video. There used to be, with that same settings, the ability to change the speed.
I have never seen that on Facebook. In
I
YouTube,
haven't-
yes, but not on Facebook.
I haven't either. That's why I was like,
It
no.
was doing it. It was for a while, because that's how
Never
I
seen it.
Yeah.
Never. So maybe some people are special and they get extra settings.
Well, I'm no
Michael!
longer special.
Right, guys, go ahead, keep talking. I'm like, you're teaching me stuff, Bill. I'm like, I've
I
never.
know
seen
you were
that
hiding
either.
there.
Did you see my 27 panel animated GIF banner, 728 minute, 4 megabytes?
No.
Are you the one that's making them?
Yeah, I couldn't even get it to upload. So I said, okay, I'll put it over on my blog and, put it in the media folder, and maybe I can give somebody the link to it. You can use it in a website.
Okay.
It's kind of
Why don't we
interesting,
get-
where you see it.
Why don't we get started, guys? You know me, I've been known for having
Let's go.
long calls, so I'm going to try and keep this one shorter. And I did share it on live on Facebook, so hopefully if someone would please confirm they see that on Facebook, I'd greatly appreciate that. And then good to hear that. Yeah.
You're on.
Okay, great. Thank you, Priscilla. And it's
Yep.
good to hear while I was doing that, I'm hearing a lot of feedback. So I'm going to mute everyone, and then I can always unmute you guys, or you can unmute yourself to share. And while I was putting it live on Facebook, it's good for me to hear that I wasn't the only one that thought those were bagels, Bill. So anyway, thank you guys all for joining us together. And let me give a shout out. I see, I'm just going to go across the top left to right, John Charles, and congratulations to John Charles for getting his 3rd and his 4th lifetime bot sales today. Congratulations to Ender Paul and to Lloyd for your patience, because we had some technical challenges yesterday. You guys couldn't sign up yesterday, but you made it today. So welcome aboard. So I see John Charles, Lloyd, welcome Lloyd, welcome David, Samuels, Ernest, creating those big, huge files. Thank you, Ernest, and your grateful heart. Priscilla, thank you for joining us. Russ, welcome aboard. Bill and his bagels. Arthur from Bermuda. Amy, but we'll go Aim, right? Ender Paul, welcome Ender Paul. Joe Sertain, Scott from Columbia, Rose Charles, Sherry, welcome Sherry, Joseph. I'm not sure which Joseph that is. Boo Boo, that's a new one. I'm not sure who Boo Boo is. Ken Davis, Bonnie, Lindsay, and Toyin. That's all I see for now. There might be more. If I missed any of you, please do forgive me. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it says 20. So if I missed anybody or there's more, I'm sure they'll be joining soon. Welcome all to the call. Let me share my screen real quick and do what I like to call the housekeeping, so you know where things are and you can find things in case you need to. So we have a Facebook group. Some people, actually, someone had asked, why don't you put a link to that in your email? So I started doing that recently, but I will talk about our support team that should have sent out an email to every single person this afternoon who have signed up for the lifetime bot. So some of you have said, hey, I signed up for the lifetime bot, I never got the email. So we made sure one by one, and there were, I don't know, 50 some odd of you that have purchased it in the last week, that you all should have received an email with a link to log in and your username and password. So if you did not, we will try again, and I'll talk about how we're working on that. So in our Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/free BotSystem, if you have not joined, please do so. Please invite others. That's to your benefit. More people that get in here. In the discussion tab, which is the second tab over underneath our image, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of people. There's some recordings there, but I don't know why people are seeing different things, but your prospects will see things like Dwayne saying, hey, I just upgraded to lifetime with exclamation points and whatever. Steve Whitfield, who just had a lifetime bot sale. He's usually on the call. Maybe he's coming later. Congratulations, Steve. Vendalanate, if I'm saying his name right, who's been creating a whole bunch of these really cool images. And so that would make it easier. Let me see how to close some of these things. So I'm not seeing things pop up on top. So you'll see a whole bunch of, social proof for other people saying great things about our system, joining, sharing, etc. It'll go a long way toward helping you. But make sure first that they do sign up on your unique link for the free bot system, okay? And last but not least, the guide section, which is the third one over, is where we put all the recordings. The very first guide number 1 there, as you can see, and hopefully this gives people a lot of confidence as well, is we do a lot of training. So I'm not here to say, hey, come here, bye, see you later. We're training 6 days a week. We will be training 6 days a week, every day but Sunday, throughout the 4 weeks of the pre-launch and the 10-day grace period afterwards. So I might need to take a little vacation after that. But out of 38 days, we'll probably be training 33 of those 38 days. Okay. There is a calendar that's in our discussion section, and that should be, it was right around here, but I'll give out the link to it, which is right here, calendar.freebotsystem.com. So I'm going to put that in the chat. If someone would be so kind as to share that on Facebook Live, because many of you may have people watching this on Facebook Live, that would be greatly appreciated. Again, that link is calendar.freebotsystem.com. So as you can see, here's the 6 trainings for this week. Today's Tuesday. All you need to do when you're on the calendar is follow the instructions here, click on that blue plus sign, and make sure you always have our calendar on your Google Calendar. If you use Google, you can have access to it for free, of course, and then just click on whatever day we have the calendar, and you can have the link to our live training. It's always best to join us live so you can get your questions answered. And speaking of answering and questions and all of that, we did create a new support site today. So I'm going to put this link in the chat, freebotsystemsupport.com. So that should hopefully be easy to remember, our support site. We will link to that. But again, for people that haven't joined us, it's freebotsystemsupport.com. So between all the live trainings that we do 6 days a week and record them and have them in our Facebook group here for anyone to access at any time, between that and the calendar where we make sure you know of all the upcoming trainings, and I update this usually at the end of the week. We also have, well, I'll go over the FAQ. We just created, again, the support site. So in here, we put the FAQs that we had previously. We had FAQs over here on a standalone page over here. But now what we're doing is we're moving the FAQs to be in our support site, because now we're able to add the ability for you to enter in your own question. Okay, and then we'll add a search here tomorrow. Oh, wait, if you don't see your question, click here. Yeah, that should. All right, so we'll add a search capability because we're going to add more and more of to these. Oh, okay, so when you click on the top saying if you don't see your question and you click here, you can scroll down to the bottom, enter in a title, put in your name if you'd like, and send us your question, and then we will, if we like it, respond to it and add it to this list, so that if you've got a question, you can always just come here, point click, and read the answer. And of course, so can anyone else, because anybody can access this site. Now, the other thing we put here under training is for the bot. We've got 3 trainings. One of the things you'll need if you want to take advantage of our lifetime bot offer, which to me is a ridiculous no-brainer, you will need a Facebook page, which is free. So you'll want to just come over here to training, go to bot, and click on set up your Facebook page. That's less than a 4-minute video, and you can watch it right here by just clicking on it. Okay, you can come back to training bot and come over to whitelisting your domain. the top and the bottom one, these are, well, we need to reorder these. These should be alphabetical. So we will make them alphabetical. You will need to set up a Facebook page, and you will need to whitelist your domain. So you click on that one. That's less than a 4-minute video as well. So we want to make sure that people have access to the information you need to easily set up and use your lifetime bot account. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the email that we sent out today. So everyone that purchased a lifetime bot account, you should have a link to an admin area and a username and password. And when you log in, you'll come here. You'll need to click. We make it really, really simple. Click to set up. And once you set it up, click to access. Now the setup again is going to require, oops, wrong button there, require that you do 2 things. You have a Facebook page, and if not, they're free and easy to set up, and whitelist your domain. Okay? Any questions about that? So now this middle one right here, creating a bot conversation, this is about an 1.5 hour training. It's long. We will chop it up into smaller pieces, but Scott did this. I recorded it. It's an hour and 37 minutes. Let me just click anywhere in here. I will expand this. Full screen. Why is it saying full screen is unavailable? Why is full screen unavailable?
Because you have it embedded in your website, your developer made it not.
All right, so I'll just click on go to YouTube so you can watch it there. And from there, there's two ways to accomplish the same thing. So when you come over here,
It defaults.
what you'll be able to learn and watch is Scott walking you through the ability to create your own, what we call chat conversations or chat flows. Okay, so step by step, very invaluable, very powerful. And I would highly encourage you to watch this. It is like the analogy I like to use is it's like riding a bicycle. The very first time you learn how to ride a bicycle, if you had a parent or a friend or someone that taught you, you probably fell off a time or 2 or 3, skinned a knee or an elbow or whatever, and that might have hurt for a little bit. But once you learn how to ride a bicycle, you could, it might be 5, 10, 20, 30 years that you haven't ridden a bicycle. You can get back on it and you can ride it very easily. And what's my point with that analogy is learning how to if you want to, be able to create your own conversations, like riding a bicycle will let you get, it's a vehicle, will let you get a lot further, a lot faster. Okay, so I would highly encourage you back over here on our support site, which again, you can get to from freebotsystemsupport.com. And the other way you can get here once you do have your own bot set up, I'm going to show you inside my bot admin area, there is a link right down here. And there's also a link here to the calendar. So everyone that has their own lifetime bot, again, you should have gotten an email with a link to go log in, click here to set it up. To set it up, you do need to do 2 things, which again are having a Facebook page. So if you don't have one, we show you how to set one up in a matter of minutes, and whitelist your domain, those 2 things. Okay. And then, so once you've set it up, you only need to do that once. Then you can always log back in to access it. You just click on that button and that will take you right into your bot admin area. From your bot admin area, you can always access our calendar and our training site. Okay, any questions about that? Yeah.
Michael, I have a quick question.
Toyin,
So-
yes.
So yesterday I tried to set up the lifetime bot. I clicked on the yellow thing that says set up your lifetime bot, and it took me through the messenger guide, but it kept looping. It was almost as if I had to keep doing it over and over again. There was nothing that said, okay, it's already set up, even though I went through the process. So I'm not sure if that's an error from my end or if I'm doing something wrong. But I went through the whole process where I followed what you showed yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, you have not set it up from what I can see. Okay, so I can't walk you through that, unfortunately, because mine's already set up. Hey, Steve, welcome to the call. I just noticed you there. Just want to let you know you did get a lifetime sale this morning, in case you didn't know that yet. So, hey.
No, I didn't. Thanks.
So congratulations. Thank you. $150 for you. So,
Thanks. And I did get an email for I think the access. It
Yeah,
came
so-
through about an hour ago.
yeah,
or
so,
so.
okay, great. So that was one of the key things today. We had some technical issues yesterday, and today was about, okay, what can we do? Al's laughing. Come on, Al. I need your baby up here to, maybe cry a little bit or laugh a little bit, either or. But yeah, we had a couple challenges. Then right after it was over, a couple people were able to sign up right away. I'm like, what's going on? So, and then a couple of the people on the call today, Lloyd and Paul, they couldn't sign up yesterday and they were able to sign up this morning. So I don't know what was going on, but anyway, welcome. So did you try yet today, Al? I know you said yesterday you'd be able to do it today.
You're late, buddy. I already signed up. Yep, sure did.
You did?
I sure did.
When did you do that? Al Griffith?
This morning, yep.
Oh, that Al. I didn't know
Yeah,
your
that was
last
me,
name.
yeah.
Now I know. All right.
Yeah.
Now we know. Welcome aboard. Congratulations. You're a winner. Everyone on the call is a winner. So Toyin, maybe later in this call, Scott, if there's the ability for you to show someone who has not, maybe someone who's not, let's see if we can walk someone through on this call. And if we
Michael, I just wanted to say my friend was able to change her email. I posted in the chat, but to tell you, she was able, she did sign up just a few minutes ago. She got the lifetime bot, but I didn't email, but Scott told me what to do to go check it.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that I don't know why we had some issues yesterday, but we got that worked out with a lot of you that we're trying to. So let's do that in just a little bit. If there's someone that has not set up their bot yet, maybe Toyin, since you want to do it and you know how to share your screen.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I can.
All right, why don't we do that? And then Steve, have you already set your stuff?
Like you got something, they give you.
Even though
Yeah, but I do got a question about that because Mr. Caldwell said he talked to you yesterday or got a Larry or James. I can't remember what he goes by, but
we have Ms. James, and he did get his set up.
yeah, okay, because he keeps telling me he wants to switch. Something about a page. He wants to have his personal page or his business page. And I told him that I told him that what he's considering his business page is actually his personal page.
Okay, I'm gonna let Scott, I'm gonna share screen. Let me see how I can do that just for you, Scott. So let me see, Scott, because I don't want to do that for everyone. And then I'm gonna make you the host. Okay.
Okay.
So yes, I did. All right. So you can share your screen. And then if you could show a couple of those things like what Steve was just talking about, almost everyone on here, I think, do own the lifetime bot. So I think it would be valuable for us to show people a couple key things from the bot admin area, such as, all right, so Scott's going to share a screen and how to set it up. Look at all those umbrellas. Okay.
Okay, so to answer the last question I just heard, adding another or moving the license to a different Facebook page, you basically go to your page up here in the upper left corner and drop down the menu and connect a new page. When you connect a new page, I'll get a notice that you have more than one page connected. So just step through the process to connect a new page. I don't need to do that, but you would continue here, make sure you're logged into the account that has the admin.
Actually, yeah, Scott,
Do I do
actually, this is the, sorry for interrupting. This is the process that your bot does walk people through, right?
Yeah, so we'll do that. It goes through the exact same thing. It's going through the bot setup is the same as adding a new page.
Okay.
So we can go through somebody's setup and
So
have them.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we just clarify one thing? Scott was showing you in the upper left-hand corner how you can add a new page or add a different Facebook page, but your lifetime bot account license is only for one Facebook page. Okay.
When you say page, do you mean like
Facebook page.
like personal, like my personal profile page versus my
business page.
the business page.
So bots are only hosted on the business or fan pages, as they're
Perfect.
called. You
Yes.
cannot put a bot on a personal page.
Okay, good, because that's the problem I kept having when I was helping Mr. Caldwell. His personal page, he's considering his business page, and I was trying to get that straightened up. So I think you clarified it just by saying that on the video. So hopefully.
Yeah, and one more thing, and Scott, correct me if I'm wrong here, because I try and dumb it down because I'm not a technology guy. Your Facebook page, Facebook requires that you, quote, have a place that your bot lives at. I'm just going to say, let's say it's a car. You need a garage to put your car in. Now, that's all. We just need an address for where the car, the garage for the car. But once you have that, you can create unlimited conversations, and you'll be able to put your conversations pretty much anywhere, as a link on social media, as a link in an email on our web pages, if you're using our marketing system, Kingdom Wealth Alliance, on other web pages if you're not using our marketing system. So I just want to clarify so you don't think, because my confusion in the very beginning was, yeah, I have some Facebook business pages, but I never use them. Why do I want to have the bot on them? Nobody's going there. Everybody's going to my Facebook personal profile. That's where I do business, right? And maybe that, Steve, is what I'm assuming you're saying. Maybe that's where the confusion is. And
Yes.
all we're looking for is to tell Facebook, what garage do you want to put your car in so it has a physical address? It's like, where do you want your mail delivered? But other than that, most of the time, you're going to have the bot on a web page or as a link that people are going to click on, and they're very likely never going to go to your Facebook business page. We just need to give that to Facebook. Now, was that accurate, or am I off?
No, that's on point, because that's what I was trying to communicate. And I'm glad you said it, because that's what I was trying to communicate to him. But we kept having the distinction between my personal page, which is my business page, versus the fan page, And but you clarified it all. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
So hey, you got some clarity, and you found out you made $150 today. Not a bad
perfect.
so far, right?
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry, Scott, for interrupting. Back
So the second part of the issue is that when you connect a new page, you will show up on my end as having connected two Facebook pages to your one license, and I will need to make a determination of which one is assigned to your license. So if you already had one assigned to the license, you need to let me know that, oh, I added a new page because I want to move my license to the other page. Otherwise, you will be billed for an additional monthly account for the second page. So just let me know if you want to move it from one. And so if someone says, oh, I have it connected to a page and I want to put it on another page, the first thing you need to do is connect it to a new page so that I can then move it to the new page, your license. Okay.
Okay. Now you want to walk through setup so that maybe that can show Toyin and everyone else, well, what do I have to do to set this up?
Well, I can't go through it because I'm already set up. I can. Do we want to have Toyin go through the conversation?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Why don't we do?
Or
Toyin,
I can share my screen.
Yeah. So we need to. Scott, can you give me a host capability back? I'll give it back to her.
I think I'm gonna go from going onto my laptop to join.
I can assign it directly to her. I think if you want me to just pass it over to her.
Okay. Just make sure you give it back, Toyin.
Hey, Scott, can you clarify the last thing you were talking about, the bots connecting it to one page at a time? I need a little clarification on that. So, I mean, do we have unlimited bots or not?
Not. You have
Okay.
one. Let me clarify. You have
Okay.
unlimited conversations,
Unlimited flows.
and you can put them all on one bot account. Right. Unlimited flows, unlimited conversations. You can do as much. You don't really need multiple pages unless there's a special.
Okay, so
Torian, can you mute for a second? There we go. She just got kicked off.
So our bot, our individual bot can have individual flows for different things.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can have lots of different conversations on lots of different landing pages. If you have the KWA system or if you have your own web pages, you can put different conversations on every different page.
I got you, but it needs to be connected to one single page to actually work.
It needs to be connected to a page. It's the garage, as Michael was mentioning, to be connected to. If you,
I'm good.
For one reason or another, need additional pages, then you can get additional Facebook pages connected to your account. It's just the license covers one Facebook page. Okay.
Okay, we're waiting for Torian to come back. And while we're waiting, well, let me just check because we got so many on one screen. Oh, she is back. Okay, so Torian, it sounded like a lot of noise. Are you, can you unmute?
Yeah, yes, I had my phone on, so I switched to my laptop now.
Okay. So yeah, that'll make it a lot easier for us to see too. So
we're gonna make Torian host then?
Yes. So Torian, if Scott makes you host, you know how to give it back to me, correct?
We'll walk you through it.
Yes or no?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So I was just going to show my screen, but it says I can't. So let me see.
You can share your screen now, Torian.
Okay. All right. Why is it not allowing me? It's kind of disabled. It's disabled for me to share my screen.
So, Michael, can I ask a question while
she's
trying to share her screen?
Sure.
So, there are, I think, 2 persons below me that I refer the free bot to, but for some reason, when they got the email is saying it's coming from that person who is getting the free bot. Okay. So I'm not sure why it's like that.
What's your question?
So is that the norm or it's a problem?
Yeah, no, if I understand, it looks like Torian's ready to share. But so Torian, if you could just wait a second so I can address Jennifer. So Jennifer, if I think you're saying, let's say, give me the first name of the people.
Raquel Miller Henry.
I'm going to change that, sorry, so it's easier for me to remember. Let's say you tell Tom, who tells Mary, okay?
Yeah.
So when you invite Tom, Tom's going to get an email as if it's coming from you.
Right.
Because Tom knows you.
Right.
So when Tom invites Mary, Mary's going to get an email welcoming her to the free bot system as if it came from Tom, because she knows Tom. So I think that's was your question. So that's
what I would expect to see, but the email is saying it's coming from Mary, not Tom.
Mary sent herself
at the bottom where it shows you who the email is coming from, the address and all of that.
Oh, okay. But I said Tom told Mary. So what order are you going by?
So Mary, it says that Mary is coming from Mary.
How can
Mary referred herself?
Yeah.
All right, you can forward it to me so I can see what you're saying. At the bottom of every email that we send out, we do have to put the sender's contact information per canned spam requirements. So if we're saying we're sending it from Tom to Mary, it should be addressed as if it's from Tom to Mary with Tom's information at the bottom. But if you'd forward me that information later, then I can see what you're talking about and clarify it. I don't want to get, confused by, I need to see what you're saying first. Okay.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Thank you. All right. So Toyin, can you, you're sharing your screen now, right?
Yes, can you see it?
Yes. So for those of you, let me just tee this up if you don't mind. For those of you that are not using our marketing system, we have a marketing system known as Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Toyin has that account. So she's going to put her mouse on automated bot. Wow, your screen is so large. All right, you can do that and then scroll down. Yeah, if you can, there you go.
All right. So I went to this and I clicked to set up.
Correct.
Can you see the rest of my screen?
No.
Okay, so I think I need to share my entire screen.
Okay,
So
that would be good.
let's see.
Yeah, because it sounds like it's working, but we're not seeing it.
Yeah, let me share the entire screen.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do before, but it was disabled for some reason. When I said your entire screen, that is disabled. That access is disabled. It's not showing that I can share that, but
Is there an option to share your desktop?
It's not, it's disabled.
Huh.
So I don't know if I can. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's listing.
Share the window that has the conversation in it then.
Okay, I'll do that. All right.
Okay,
Can you
great.
see it?
Okay. So can you, yeah, there you go. So when you click that click to access button, it should begin a messenger chat conversation. So can you scroll back up, please, Toyin, just so we can go over the beginning of this? There we go. So, it's going to know your name and it's going to welcome you and tell you, hey, we're going to show you some screenshots. Make sure you read and follow the instructions so that we can set up the bot together. Okay. To set it up, you're going to click a button, which will open up a new browser window. Okay. And then ideally, if you can jump back and forth between your new browser and the window that has these instructions, that'll make it a little easier. Okay.
Okay. All right. So should I scroll down now?
Yeah.
So basically, it was here, and then I said, open setup window.
Correct.
So open setup window, and then.
And one very important thing, if people didn't read this above what you just clicked on, because you said you were on your phone, we say, hey, it would be a good thing to do on your computer, not on your phone. Okay. So if you're trying to do that on your phone, don't do that. Wait till you're in front of a computer to set up. You only need to set it up once. Now, when you did that, we're not seeing anything else. So you should have another window.
I wish I could share the entire window, as in my entire desktop. I don't know why this is disabled. I have, it's just disabled.
Yeah, you're the host. You should be able to share everything.
It's just strange.
It's usually when I do it, Toyin, I see a lot of different options. It's usually the one in the upper left or the very top row.
So you actually have to click on it before it enables you to share it.
Yeah, I clicked on your entire screen and it's disabled. The share is disabled for that. So it might be the laptop I'm using.
Okay.
So I don't know. So let me just go to the login at least. So it pops up this screen.
There we go.
And then it says sign in with Facebook.
Correct.
I click that. So see, it's going to.
Oh, you're already in.
So you're already set up.
You're already.
That's
set
what
up?
I'm wondering. So that's why it made me do this over and over and over again. But when I go to KWA, it's showing that I'm not set up.
No. All right. Well, we need Scott, we're going to need to get, I don't see her Facebook page ID. in our list. That's maybe the issue she's having.
Stellar Chicago. I'll look in the bot list to see if Stellar Chicago was listed. Do you have another one listed, Torian? Click that drop down arrow. Yeah, Fountain of Health Home. I think that's probably the one that your
So how do
license
I?
is on. I think your license is on the Fountain of Health Home.
Oh, so how do
So
I
if you
switch?
if you want me to move it, I can move it.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, and that one says pro, so the pro is the lifetime.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so is there someone else that has not set it up that would like to go through this, who knows how to share your screen?
I haven't set mine up, and to share your
Okay.
screen, you just got to click the green button, correct?
Excuse me?
I
You
said I
can't
haven't
share
set
yet.
mine.
Toyin needs to click on your picture and the 3 dots in the upper right corner. Toyin, if you find
Okay.
Al's picture and look at the 3 dots in the upper right corner, select that, and then you can choose to make Al the host.
Okay. So
Then he can share his screen.
okay. So Al is wearing the hat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Make host. Yes. All right. I just did that.
Al is now the host. All right, Al, now you can share your screen.
All right, so I click on the green button right over here and share my screen. Oh man, damn, this is okay. What's all this?
Come on, Al, we're relying on you.
Hopefully you can share your whole desktop so we can look at the 2 windows that we're going to be jumping back and forth between.
Because Lamar's only 2 windows over. He might be able to help. There we go.
All right, so boom, boom, boom. All right, let me close this out. This page, come on.
Okay, so did you get
Open up a new tab.
did you get the email with the login instructions?
Yes, I got the email. Yes, so let me go.
Okay, great. Okay. So while he's doing that, I'll use that opportunity to say, I apologize. We thought we had it set up where as soon as everyone bought the lifetime bot, they get an email with login and all that. And we realized that we overlooked that. I overlooked that. I'll take responsibility. All right, using DuckDuckGo. Good job. Okay.
How do I move this there?
But now we should be good. So where are you looking to go?
I'm trying to log into my account. What the hell is going on here?
Well, I can.
Which account are you trying to log into?
You're logging into
You're
your.
logging just in my email, but the screen for okay, you know what? Let me just do this, man. That's just pissing me off. So let me just open up this right over here. I open up a new tab. Let's do this. Let me go to Google over here. Go to my Gmail.
Yeah, you might know what.
Okay,
people
so
see
this one right over here is the one I'm clicking on. That first one right over here.
But if it has, you might want to log in and then come back and share your screen again. So why don't you stop sharing, log in, and then come back.
Okay, so
you don't want people seeing your username and password.
Oh man. Okay, so what? Okay, how do I do
Stop
this?
sharing for a moment.
I see new. I see stop video. I don't see you stop sharing. I'm okay.
It's on the bar where you share. There should be a, there you go.
There you
Okay,
go.
now what am I
Now
doing?
log in and then come back and share again once you're logged in.
Okay, so let me do this.
And you know what we'll do? We'll create a video. We'll do a new one of this, Scott, and we'll create a video so that people can watch the video later.
Okay.
We'll need a new an account, and we'll walk through with someone to do that. I thought this. Yeah, I apologize. I thought it'd be quick and easy.
I apologize myself too.
That's okay.
All right, so I'm gonna paste. I'm gonna log in. No.
So you have it right, Al? Or I can look it up.
Okay, so now let me come back to first.
Okay.
Large. Come on. Okay, now, okay, I'm on this page, and now I share my screen, right? Go back to share my screen.
He's wiping the sweat off his brow. That's not a good sign, Al.
Close.
You didn't hear me. I don't think.
I don't want to do that. End meeting for all. Okay, okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back and now I'm going to hit share screen.
There we go.
Okay.
And by the way, I did get your email, Jennifer. There you go. So that's what it will look like for new people who do not have our marketing system, Kingdom Wealth Alliance. So where do you go from there?
Now, what do I do? Click to setup.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Click to setup. Figured if we left it down to 2 buttons, you could do it. There we go.
Okay.
So here we go. Same thing that Toyin was looking at. Okay. So this is actually one of the things the bot can do. So the bot's showing people how to set up their account. So it's creating a conversation, or Scott created a conversation of flow, what's called a flow, to teach new people how to set up their account for the first time. Okay. So now which one of those you're going to click on?
Get instructions.
Not yet. Open the setup.
Not yet.
Click on open setup window if you would, please. Right, Scott? Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Now go back to the other screen. Yeah, sorry.
So I can walk you through it myself, but basically the instructions are saying you should see this page. Click when you see this page, click continue. You go, yes, I see that page. Then you come over. So you follow the instructions one step at a time.
Okay. I don't know why I can't clear up this top part over here, man.
There you go. So the instructions will tell you to click on that blue sign in with Facebook button. So can you do that, please?
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Right.
I don't know why your screen is so large.
Can you make your screen bigger so we can see more of it?
That's what the top part of the thing, man, is like blocking the top of my, I can't. Okay, there
you can you can hide. There you go.
There we go. All right. So
how about Scott, can you just explain a little bit before Al, you click on each step?
Okay.
Yeah, so basically I'll tell you what the bot's going to tell you. The bot's going to say, this is our connector between our platform and Facebook. So you need to connect as your Facebook username. So you click on the blue button.
I'm going
to go ahead and click on the blue button.
Yep.
All right. This says the first time you log in, you're not going to be the admin of any bots. So just click on the blue button to create a new bot.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's not a bad thing. That's
right.
That's
so click on the continue button. This is like the only button that's not blue.
Okay.
All the other buttons will be blue. Now it's going to say, in case you have more than one Facebook page, make sure that the page you want to connect your bot to is being administered by this user, Al Griff.
Okay. Click on that blue one.
Yeah. If you have a different user, you could have changed the user. And then choose which page you're going to use the bot on.
What's in marketing? Boom.
Okay. And the next.
Okay.
And then scroll down. We need to have access to all this information to manage your bot for you. So scroll all the way to the bottom. There you go, and done.
Click on done. Okay.
Another blue button.
And now you have connected the 2 platforms. So you can click on OK.
Oh.
And now you actually, so the first time it said, which ones would you possibly want to connect your Facebook page to? You said this one. So now you can actually connect it. So you click this last button to connect, and I believe that should be good. And that's how simple it is. You just follow the directions. The operation could not be completed.
Oh,
never seen that before. Click on OK and try again.
Okay, and let's try this again. Boom.
Just click on connect again.
Connect.
There, it might have been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Michael, you got to have patience, buddy. Look at that.
There you go.
Hey, Al, you are the man. You've been patient.
Now you're connected.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Scott did a really great job. No one got to watch this. It's on the tab next to this. So can you click on the tab just to the left of this one? Up at the top, all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Right. All the way to the right.
All the way to the right.
No, I don't see.
Move your mouse up to the tabs on the top of the page.
Right over
there. You go. Now go 2 tabs to the left. The messenger one with the red dot on it. There's a red dot on it.
to the left.
This
One
right
more.
over here,
One
Yes,
more.
go left a little farther.
One
right
more.
here, stop share.
Keep going. Keep moving your mouse about a half an inch to the left. Move your
Oh,
mouse
you said to the left. Okay, so
to the
yeah,
left.
but you see the problem. Can I hold on, can I
It's
move
the
this?
pink and blue
Yeah.
icon you see. The
Right,
pink
the
and
messenger
blue.
bubble. That's
There
what's
you go. Oh, there you go. So what we're looking at now, if you scroll up just a little bit, is this is the conversation that you would walk through. It gives you the instructions to do what Al just did on the other tab. But now that you watched Al do it on the other tab, if hey, pretty much the answer is click the blue button.
Yeah.
You can do it. And you only need to do it once. How long did that take you, Al?
Oh, literally, I mean, with all the hassle, I mean, literally 2 minutes, man. I thought it was gonna be more than that.
And you're done. And
That's
you're
it?
done.
I
You
thought it
never
was
have
more. Oh,
No, you
that's
never
easy,
have to do
man.
it again.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
easy.
Right? Okay. So now you can go back to where you were up at the top.
So right
There
over
you
here.
go. Now you're in your admin area. You never have to set up again. Actually, if you close this window, I want to show you something else. You can close this.
Close it out. Close it out. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Now, can you get back to your admin area that where you logged in to first click on the button? There you
Right over
go.
here.
Now, next time you come in, you don't need to ever set up again. What are you going to click on?
Just click to access.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Now
to
click on
access.
it. Click on it, please. There you are.
There we go.
How easy is that?
Boom.
Now, Al, if you need to know our training calendar, where's our training calendar?
Well, you sent me the link. It is
No sending.
Oh,
now.
well, I can scroll down. I can either find it right
Yes,
over
sir. There you go.
right over here.
There's our training calendar. Now, if you go back into your admin area, there we go. Where's our support?
Boom, right over here,
There
buddy.
you go. All right. Al, you did it. All right. Now, Al, if you want to watch some of our training videos, what would you do?
Right over here, buddy. Click on this tab right over here. Click on
Yep.
what you want to watch and just watch the videos.
Yep. Now, you already set up the Facebook page. Now, those other three, I didn't even mention those underneath the bot. Those are just trainings that I did, the increase sales, recruit reps, and personal development. Okay, so those are an extra 4 videos there. That's, just free content to watch whenever you want. Now, if you have a question, what would you click on?
Right over here.
There you go. All right. Hey, guys, if Al can do it with a baby in his arms, or at least
yeah, sorry for the baby crying.
No, that's life. That's life.
There's nothing they can do
right?
about that one.
Hey, Mike and Scott, where
What?
do we find the automated flows you guys created for us, and how do we download them?
Okay, great question. So
That is a good question.
yeah, so you just like you see the links on the lower left for live training calendar and bot support. We're expecting, hopefully, Scott, tell me, maybe Friday, to have a link in there for our store. And that store, you'll click on that, like Alice clicked on the training calendar or the bot support, and that will have our what we call flows or conversations. Okay. So we will
Yeah,
put
they're basically ready. I could probably have it done in a half hour. So
just Scott.
we're on live, so I can't
get
get
it
them.
done in half an hour. That's awesome.
I would love to access. I would love to access some of those flows and see how they set up.
Yes.
That would definitely give me a head start.
Yes, sir. So what I would do in the meantime is when you go back to the support site, Al, if you would please, I think it's in, you already have it up there in the, there you go. I would go to training again, please. Put your mouse on training, down to bot, and over to the creating a bot conversation. So that one there, for those of you that, will get access to some flows or conversations soon, it's about an hour and a half. There will be a lot of gems in that hour and a half video, and I would encourage you to watch it. Okay?
Okay.
Like the thumbnail.
Like the what?
The thumbnail of that video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when you said thumbnail. So, Al, can you give us the control back? Anybody have any questions about this? Did you see how Al walked through setting it up?
Yeah,
And
I'm trying to get to that spot there. I've already did the initial setup. I can go back to that same setup link, access link and everything.
yes, sir.
But
yeah,
so I'm back to click access. I go in and then I get to the analytics page.
Yep,
Trying to
analytics.
see how to get to that free bot system generate leads page that you have there. I'm only seeing this right now.
Okay, so I don't know what you mean free BotSystem generate leads. Down a little lower, all the way toward the very bottom left over to the left, Al, to the left-hand column. We got to teach you your left.
I know, right?
Come on, you're probably great with the right, but the
Right
left,
over here?
I don't know. No, the bot support, bottom left.
Bot
There
support
you go.
Bottom.
Bot support, that's the one that someone said, hey, how do I get into the, there you go.
Yeah, thanks guys. I'm just like back and forth here, right?
Okay, and then the
Hey,
link.
a quick question, if I can add something.
Sure. All right, can we get Al, can I get control back, please?
Absolutely. What do I do? I'm seeing.
You go to the very bottom and where it's, well, Scott, can you tell him?
The easiest way is to find Michael's picture in the list of all the pictures. And in the top right corner is 3 little dots. You can click on the 3 little dots and say make host.
Okay, Ken Davis. All right.
Boom, got it.
There you go.
All right, Ken, I just saw your message. So, all right, I don't understand that, but we're going to get you taken care of. All righty. So I think it's back. Yeah, I can. This will stop screen sharing. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen from Al. Great job, Al. And
thank you.
Toyin, you are set up. We just need to do one other thing for you, and that is Scott, make sure he sets up the correct, the correct Facebook page. Okay. So let's see what other questions people have so that we can do this. So again, this training has been more about everyone that has the lifetime bot account. And that is, you can learn about it on your support site. And I'm showing the support site here, and there's a section for the lifetime bot and so many benefits to having it. Okay, one of which is you don't pay any monthly fees once we get started. And what I mean by started, that's going to be on our support site under frequently asked questions. And people ask, hey, when do I get access? Where's my login? Oh, did he miss there should be 15, the admin. He probably missed the very last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there's supposed to be maybe that one. How do I use it? All right, we're going to be live June 1st. I was looking for a particular email. It says, where's my login? There we go. All right, so that, yeah, when someone says, when you'll be able to use this, as someone to get access to all the bells and whistles. What we were showing here is just for the people that have purchased the lifetime bot, how to set it up like Al just did, and how to get access to it. Okay, but for everyone else, it will be, getting access to the free bot system when it's live, with the ability to use done for you conversations and contact your leads and follow up with them and things like that. And that's going to be June 1st. Okay, so that's when everyone will be able to access that. All right, but that's where we say here, now, anyone who buys a lifetime bot account, though, will get login details immediately so they can use their lifetime bot right away. So that's what we were showing is how people like Al and everyone else who has lifetime bot, how you can start using it now rather than waiting till we go live June 1st. So who had a question? Was that Greg?
Yeah, this is Greg.
Okay, and I think
so on that page that you're on, that has the support system page, and you scroll down to the bottom and that says your organization.
Yes,
if
sir.
you don't have the KWA right now, like how do you get in touch with those people? How do you get their information? So like I could have invited them to come see this webinar or something.
Okay. You're not going to be able to do that till June 1st. However, what we're hoping to release today was this right here as the text message. We had a little challenge with it. We're hoping that it's done tomorrow. So I'll go over it and we're going to do this for you. So that makes it, you know, I know it's great if you want to do that, but what you'll find out, Greg, is, and this has been my experience in training and supporting this industry for 20, actually this year will be 25 years since 1996. When you show other people that, hey, all they need to do is invite someone to join the free BotSystem pre-launch and that we take care of following up for them, then they're like, wow, all I got to do is invite people. I can do that, right? So this is our SMS or texting welcome message. So let's say, Greg, that you invite, give me a first name of someone.
Rachel.
Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Congratulations for registering for your own free BotSystem. We sent you an email with all the details. In case you miss your email, here's your unique link. And this is a variable here, but this will get Rachel right to her support site. So some of you are saying, hey, I don't have my support site, or Russ sent me a message right before the training here. Hey, I got someone, Mark, I think was his name. Mark wants to sign up, but he didn't get his email. He couldn't find it. Believe me, guys, we want your people to get their link. That's why we're setting up texting and why we're sending this right to them for you in case you're busy or you forget or you don't know what to do. We're going to do it for you. So in this case, Greg, you referred Rachel. She signed up for free for the free BotSystem. We're going to welcome her for you. Let her know she got an email. Hey, in case you missed your email, here's your link. It's going to take her right to her support site. Hey, we respect your privacy. We'll only send important messages. If you want to stop receiving messages, just reply with discontinue. So if she doesn't want any more text messages from us, all she's got to do is say discontinue. So we did research, and so we're going to send these to everyone in the US and Canada. We're paying for it, won't cost you anything, and we'll send these out on a regular basis. Now, this is just one of several text messages that we will send for you. So we have some other ones. Let me see if I can find it actually. So I'm going to stop sharing just for a moment so I can pull it up, but I'll show you that we have some other messages. And
so Michael,
yes,
while you're looking for that, you're
sure.
only sending that message to those that are registering for the free bot. You're not sending that to those that bought the lifetime bot, did you?
Well, that's where I'm going. So we will. So let me show you another message then. And let me open up one more. All right, so I'll show this one and then we'll come up. So we already were requesting this info. So let me share my screen and come back to here. So the next thing we're going to do, the first one was a welcome message. Okay, so we're setting this up. Hopefully we get this working tomorrow. Every new person starting tomorrow that signs up, we're sending a welcome message. You might be asking, like I was asking, well, what about everyone that already signed up? We're thinking about that too. And we're going to be sending them messages as well. Okay. What we also will do though, is this is called a referral sign up message. So we'll say, we'll use you, Greg, right? Because you referred Rachel. Hi, Greg. Congratulations. Rachel just signed up through your free BotSystem link. So we figured, hey, some of you guys want to know this, right? Like you're saying, hey, how do I access my people's information? We want to make sure you know you're having results. Keep sharing the free BotSystem so you can earn a great income. You can get your link to share on. And then we're going to change this too. That's what we used to have. We don't need that anymore. So it'll just be that. So that'll be your unique link to your support site. So we're going to make sure, Greg, if you're doing a great job, you're referring Rachel. We send Rachel a welcome message. We're also going to send you, Greg, a welcome message, right? Now, we go a step further because we want to respect your privacy. That's very important to us. Again, we're automating this for you. We're paying this for you. You don't even have to do that. Now, we can send these messages either daily or weekly, okay? Because some people are going to say, hey, I had 20 people sign up today. I don't want 20 text messages. I run a business, or I've got a family. I can't deal with all these text messages, right? So all you need to do is reply daily. So we can send you a message once a day. Hey, Greg, congratulations. You had 8 signups today. You had 17 whatever. Or once a week. You know what? I don't even want it every day. I just want it once a week. So all you need to do is text daily or weekly, and then we're going to send you whatever you want. If you don't want to receive these messages, okay, so let me clarify. If you don't want to receive the sign up messages, that's why we bold that, then we want you to send us a message that says no signups. If you don't ever want to receive any messages from us, Scott, maybe I should just bold that so that's really clear, then you would send the message discontinue. Okay? So any questions on that?
Cool. I mean, that's excellent. That's even like kind of better. I just want to know if something was going on because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do?
No. Now, let's go a step further. Okay. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate your feedback. Because and you know what? We had expected all this to be done and it wasn't done, but we're just going at warp speed. We are staying up very late at night, getting up early in the morning. That's why we created the support site today. You know, and you guys have great questions about how do I see the conversations you already created. I'm committing that we'll do that by Friday. Scott's saying a half an hour. I'm usually the one that almost always over committing, but I am trying to get you guys as quickly as possible. We're here to support you, and it's a total win-win. You know, the better job we do is supporting you, the better it is for us too. Okay, but I will tell you, I love picking up the phone and calling you guys, or sending you an instant messenger saying congratulations. Like I noticed, Steve, you had that, you know, sign up this morning, and John Charles, you had a couple, and other people. Like that makes I'm more excited for you guys, right? So we have a lifetime bot sale message. Congratulations, you just earned $150 and then we'll put that person in there. So if we have that automated, let's say for you, Russ, and I think your guy Mark signs up, hey, congratulations, Russ. You just earned $150 as Mark just got our lifetime bot offer. Keep sharing the free bot system so you can get more texts like this. Who would like to get lots of these kind of texts? Hey, I'll take several of those every day, right? The more the better. You can get your link to share on. And this is again the support site. So we're always going to be driving people back to the support site, because the support site is where, and I'll bring this down, well, I'll show it in just a minute. The support site is where everything happens, okay? It has your link to refer others to sign up, and it has your link, you know, to make sure you remember how to get back to the support site. So once you get there, we want you to write it down. And again, it's all about, we're going to respect your privacy. If you don't want these kind of messages, although I don't know who wouldn't want these messages every day, all the time, right? But if you don't want them, just text congratulations, if you don't want the congratulations message, text no congratulations. And then if you want to stop receiving all messages, then just text discontinue. Okay. Any questions with the texting? Okay. And so this is your support site, and the very first button in the navigation bar says your links, and it will have, you know, there's 2 unique done for you websites. The first one is your link to share to get people to sign up. That will be this, you know, this page over here. Okay. And then the second one, trying to get over here without, we have an automated pop-up. I'm trying to cheat it and get around it. All right. I've got 2 monitors. So that's the sign up site. And then the second one is the support site. And we tell you, please copy these and save these. Okay. Now, everyone, as soon as they sign up for the free bot system over here, should automatically be redirected over here. So you may want to tell people, hey, I'm going to give you a link to sign up for free. As soon as you sign up, you're going to come over here. Make sure you watch this first video. It's 3 minutes, and it literally will tell people in there, hey, here's where your links are. So make sure you come over here and you copy and save your links. Okay. So we shouldn't have people go, I didn't get my email. That happens, right? And that's why when I refresh this page, actually, and then I'll open it up for questions, that is the first thing we put in front of everyone. Stop and read these updates, then close to review the page. We want to make sure you check your spam folder in case the emails that people are thinking, or maybe they're not getting, are in their spam folder. And then if they do, make sure you report it as not spam. Okay, so all our other messages will go in your inbox. Okay, so now let me just open this up to questions so we can best support people.
Okay, that link that you just mentioned, so we could receive and accept those texts, are you going to send this to us, or is?
Okay, it's not a link for you. We're setting it up. Okay, and let me see. I get excited by this. Someone just signed up, so let me see who just made $150. Oh, Ace and Rich. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen because I just tested some behind the scenes. Well, I refreshed this page to show you guys the pop-up, and I noticed the lifetime went from 245 to 244. So I was like, oh, who made that sale? I went and looked. Someone just made a sale and found out who they were. So now the text messages that we were talking about over here, like for the lifetime bot, okay, these are just, we're setting this up behind the scenes. You don't need to know anything.
Okay, that's what I
other
thought.
than,
Right,
you know,
okay.
everyone that's down here in your organization, well, all the new people we're going to send it to. So if you sign up someone new, you know, they're going to get the welcome message, right? But once so we're going to set up first the welcome message. That's number one. Then number two, we're going to make sure that congratulations text messages go out to all the people that just made sales. But then the next one after that will be what we call the good cop, bad cop. So let's say, remember we showed this the other day. Let's just say way down here. Let me see if I can do that drawing again. So let's say you had someone down here on your 7th level. Let's just call him Bill. Okay. And let's say Bill bought the lifetime, but nobody on the person that referred Bill that's on the 6th level. Let's just call that person Sarah. I got to use short names because I'm not good at drawing. All right. So let's say, see, you can see that, right? So Sarah referred Bill, and let's say Tom. I'm trying to think of short names. Tom referred Sarah. You get the idea here, okay? And
AJ.
Sue. Oh, thank you. You know, etc. Okay. And then we'll use an AJ. Thank you, Scott. Okay. So there's going to be someone on your 3rd level. Let's pretend it's AJ referred someone on your 4th level, Sue. Someone on your 4th level, Sue, referred someone on your 5th level, Tom. Someone on your 5th level referred someone on your 6th level, Sarah. And someone on your 6th level, Sarah, referred Bill. So I'm going to draw a circle around Bill. And so 2 things. Let's say Bill buys the lifetime bot. I'm going to scroll up here. Oh, I have to stop that just for a second so I can scroll up. It doesn't let me do that. All right, so let's just come back down here and you can work with me and imagine. Let's come back to my drawing thing. So let's say AJ was referred by Joe on the 2nd level, who was referred by T on the 1st level, and T was, and you referred T, okay? So you referred T on your 1st level, who referred Joe on your 2nd level, AJ on your 3rd level, who referred Sue, Tom, Sarah, Bill, right? So if Bill buys a lifetime bot and none of these people, Sarah, Tom, Sue, AJ, Joe, and T, none of them have the lifetime bot, we are going to immediately pay you $150. And we're going to send you that. I'm trying to see how I stop this annotation thing. There we go. I'm learning. Thanks for your patience with me. So we're going to send you this lifetime bot congratulations message. All right. I don't know how to make that stuff disappear without, there we go. Okay. So you're going to get this congratulations. You just earned $150. But what we're also going to do after that is have a text message that we're going to send to Sue, Sarah, Tom, Sue, AJ, Joe, and T. And we're going to give them a link to their support site. We're just going to say, hey, good news, bad news. You know, congratulations. Someone underneath you, Bill, just bought the lifetime bot. Bad news, you don't get the $150 commission because you don't own the lifetime bot. Click, make sure you know the value of the lifetime bot so you don't get any more of these text messages. And then we'll have a link to Sarah's support site so Sarah can go check it out. We're going to have a link to Tom's support site so Tom can go check it out. We're going to have a link to Sue's support site so she can check it out, and so on and so forth. So you know what? You're going to get $150 from Bill, but when Sarah, Tom, Sue, AJ, Joe, and T all get a text message that they just lost $150, let's say Sarah says, wow, I don't want to miss out any more of those. Let me check out this lifetime bot. And if Sarah decides to buy it, you're going to get another message like this. Congratulations. Let's say it's you, Al, because you're the hero today, just like you are every day. Al, you just made another $150, but from Sarah. But guess what else we're going to do? So we're going to imagine by putting a circle around Sarah that Sarah also bought the lifetime bot. Guess what our system's automatically going to do for you, Al? It's going to send Tom, Sue, AJ, Joe, and T another text message. Good news, bad news. You lost another $150 because Sarah bought the lifetime bot and you don't own it. Tom, here is your link to your support site. Go check it out before you get another one of these messages. Okay, you get the idea? So you might get one initial lifetime bot sale for $150 that can turn into 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay, now these lifetime bots are very real and very limited. There are 244 left. When they are gone, there are no more lifetime bots. That's very, very real. Okay, so that's why we're anxious to get this, not just an email message, but a text message doing the same thing, because it's going to create urgency. It's going to make sure that people understand and realize, just like Steve didn't know, and I don't blame him because we didn't do our job. Steve didn't know, hey, I made $150 this morning. How valuable. What if Steve was up here and had all these people down here and Steve made $150 on Bill, but Sarah, Tom, Sue, AJ, Joe, T, and Steve didn't know it? We're leaving a lot of money on the table for all of us. But more importantly, we want people to realize the tremendous value. It's not just about making money. Yes, making money is a good thing, especially when you use it for good things. And that's why, you know, our system's called Kingdom Wealth Alliance. So I'm going to put a little plug in there for that. And our motivation is, let me see how I can clear this out, is that you use it to further the kingdom. You do great things. Okay. So let me figure out how to clear this out with the annotation. I don't know how to clear that anymore. Oh, there we go.
Real close to where you turned it on.
Yeah, I think I just cleared it. It says clear all drawings. There we go. What? Not now? I'm on a Zoom. Sorry.
Michael.
Yes, sir.
While you're on that box on a page, could you go to the actual form, please?
Okay. You mean go back to the support site?
Well, you could go to the support site as long as you get to the form.
This site?
Click on when you click on, no, when you click on get the lifetime bot, you get a
Yes.
form.
I don't get a form because I already own it. Okay.
Okay,
But- So
okay,
see,
what I want to tell you, the trouble I was having is that when you click on that and you get the form,
okay,
normally you would try to put your name next to it says first name,
right?
right?
Yes, sir.
On that form, there's a box almost halfway over on the page where you got to put that information in. If you try to put it next to where it says first name, it doesn't receive it. But if you move your cursor almost more than halfway over, there's another box where you put that information in. So I don't
Okay.
know if you guys could move that box closer to the actual point where it says first name, or
yeah, you're viewing it on a laptop, you said, right? Because on our page, the way we designed it, everything was left justified, you know, with the name of the field and the form right next to it. So it looked like this, nice and aligned, and it wouldn't be any issue. So
yeah, well, that was the issue that I think myself and a few other people were having, where
okay.
that they couldn't enter the information because the actual box to enter the information is halfway over the page to the right.
Okay. So what Lloyd was saying, Lloyd was having a difficulty trying to sign up last night. And for some reason you were using a laptop, if I recall correctly from yesterday, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And for some reason, he's saying, you know, where he's supposed to put in his first name, it wasn't, let's say, you know, lined up where it should be. You're saying it was halfway over and that was causing the problem. So thank you for that information, and we will look into that. Okay.
Okay.
And so Jennifer, I just realized, you know, you sent me a message via, did you send it via Messenger or text?
Messenger.
Messenger. Okay, so I want to open up your message to show what you had sent. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to share my screen. I'll move it over here, actually. Okay. So now do you see it? Am I sharing my screen? Are you seeing this down here?
Yeah. So.
Okay. So what?
So that is correct.
Yeah, so this message was sent to this, so we automatically send messages for you. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jennifer is who's on the call right now.
Right.
And so we sent a message to Raquel, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Right.
Okay, and this is the email that we send out. So some of you have said, hey, I haven't seen the email. So we send an email and we tell them, hey, you've got 2 websites. Here's your first one. Actually, yeah. Okay, we don't even need this part anymore, but I'll talk to our developers
That
about
was the previous way we were doing it.
Okay, and then here's your support site. So we're making sure that Raquel knows her link to share with other people and her link to get to her support site. Now this part down here is where we automate this. So we say this message was sent to who? To Raquel, and it was sent by Jennifer. Okay, with your contact information. We do that because that's CAM spam compliance. We have to make sure that we're not, you know, that Raquel doesn't think that we're spamming her. Okay, now if you don't like your information that's in there and everyone else in the free bot system, you don't have your address and all that, Jennifer's using Kingdom Wealth Alliance. So if you don't want your address showing up, we'll talk to you about how you can do that also. Now the other message, no, okay, so I'm not seeing it there. I didn't click it. So what's your question?
So that one is correct. So look on the other one. That's the one that Raquel refers.
Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay. All right, now where did this one come from? So you're questioning this?
Right, so I'm not seeing Raquel's name on it.
Okay, this well wasn't from Raquel. This person, Shaniqua, if I got it right, she's the one that signed up. So we're saying it was sent to Shaniqua by Sean Brown. Okay, so maybe, so Sean Brown's the person that referred this Shaniqua.
No, but based on what I understand, Raquel is the person who referred her.
that referred Shaniqua?
Yeah.
Well, not according to us. So if you look at your organization, you know, and here's the other thing. I had someone had an issue with this today. They were saying, okay, if someone goes to the sign up site, okay, and they went to somebody else's sign up site, and then you send them the link to your sign up site and they go to sign up, we are doing we have what we call cookies, so that it's our way of protecting you to make sure that you get credit for, you know, your efforts. So if someone went to somebody else's site first and then they try to sign up under your link and they come here to click to sign up, the other person's going to get credit for it unless they go and clear their cookies first. Okay. And that's
You shouldn't have said that.
all right. Okay.
But when Raquel looks in her organization, she's seeing that person listed.
All right. I'll need, if you can send me your support site link. Can you send me your support site link? If you have that. So let's see what other questions anybody else might have. Okay. And I know we're doing a lot more technical stuff because what we're assuming, guys, is that, you know, hopefully you're sending people to our Facebook site again, where they can come over here and click on the guides and watch these recordings. And they'll see, oh my gosh, you guys are doing these almost every day. Yep, 6 days a week. That's a lot of support. What else are you doing for me? Well, we're going to be sending out text messages for you, right? That we pay for. So all you got to do basically is invite people to join for free. That's the part I want you to get. That's all you, that's your responsibility. Invite as many people as possible. I have a friend, his father was a pastor, and what he used to say is, you invite him to church, is what his father would say. You invite your friends to church and I'll get them saved. Okay? You don't have to get up at the pulpit and give a great sermon. That's what's his point. You just invite them to church, I'll get them saved. And that's what we're saying. You just invite people to your sign up site, and we've got videos that explain this for you. They don't even need to really watch these. It's free, but I would highly encourage them to. And they click here, enter their information, and then they're going to immediately get their own support site. So they're going to get all this stuff, yep, for free. And then what else did they get? Well, when we go live, they're going to have their own free bot system. Why is it free? Well, because they're going to get to use it for up to 100 contacts for free. Then if they want to keep using it, then they're going to need to authorize it by just clicking a couple buttons here and saying, yeah, I understand. You're only going to bill me $10 a month until I go over 500 contacts. Is it worth having a marketing system for free? I just had a call this afternoon with, you know, some people that are extremely successful. One guy's got 300,000 people in his organization. Okay. And I've built funnels for them with our marketing system. And I showed them, I said, hey, this is what we're going to have, you know, released June 1st. And people can come here, click, choose existing chat conversation. And we're going to have done for you chat conversations for your company. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, love it. That's simple. That's easy. I showed them a little bit about this and the advantage of that. And one of the three of them who already has the lifetime bot, he's like, yeah, I love this because he's the guy that has 300,000 people in his organization. And matter of fact, I'll show you, I'm going to play that. So I'm glad I got reminded of that. Underneath this, if you haven't watched these videos underneath here, I'm going to show you the guy Thor, who's one of the guys on the call today. And one of the key reasons he loves the lifetime bot, because he created a conversation and he's sending everyone there. He calls him Barry the moneymaker because we call him Barry the bot. But I'm going to play these videos. They're like 2 minutes each. So let me make sure this is turned up. And I want you guys to really understand this. And if you haven't watched, I think there's 8 of these videos underneath here. They're all really short, like 2 minutes or less, I think. All right. You should watch all these. Go to your own sign up page and make sure you watch these so you understand the real value. So here's Thor, and I'm going to expand. So when you're saying you're almost retired, realistically, how much time do you think he's saving you every day?
Every day, like 28 hours a day.
I know that's because you only work 40 hours a day, right?
Yeah, correct. But
I mean realistically.
Yeah, but when you have a team of more than 300,000 people.
Okay.
And what I've not been so good at is to build on leadership, let my leaders come in front. So every time it's something difficult, people go all the way to me.
So I'm going to pause that. I'm guilty of that. I've been guilty of that. That's why we're building a support site, because I know how to support people. So when people send me a message, oh, I can do this. But you know what? Every time I'm dealing with one person at a time, I'm not able to work on the systems that support everybody. Okay. And Thor is not the only one that does this. So what he's saying is, hey, and you'll learn this in the last, this is a 1 minute and 16-second video. He's saying, hey, you know, when anything got difficult, I haven't trained up my leaders on how they need to support their team. So people go around their leaders and they go to him, right? And now he's getting bombarded. He's been getting bombarded, I should say, prior to having his own automated messenger bot and a lifetime account, obviously. Because now what he's done, and he'll show you, is he's built conversations that answer the questions that people have, and then you can hear him see how many real hours. He doesn't save him 28 hours a day or whatever he said. All right.
Gotcha. So now it's me, Barry, and yeah, he's gonna help me a lot. But actually, I believe Barry has helped me at least 4 hours a day with answering questions, at least 4 hours every day. And if you take 12 hours a day, 4 hours, that's 33%.
Okay. Oh, so he works a real 12 hours a day, not 40 hours a day, like I suspected. But, you know, someone that's a leader that has 300,000 people in their team who gets bombarded with emails and phone calls and messenger requests and all that. Yeah, he was working 12 hours a day. Now he's saving himself 4 of those 12 hours. He's saving himself 1/3 of his day. How valuable is that, right? So don't miss that. If you're working 12 hours a day and he's saving you 4, he's saving you 1/3 of the day.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so that was one. Then there's other testimonials why people love the free bot, you know, the lifetime bot account, but you know, the free bot system is going to be huge for others. Here's one more from Thor saying why everyone in his company is going to want it. And guys, he's not the only one. His company is not the only one. So again, one key person in one company can earn you a very lucrative residual income. So let's play this one. This one's 2 minutes.
On my Facebook pages, I got 2 big pages where there's a couple of thousand people each.
Okay.
And the first thing I did was using him as a help center.
Okay.
Because in our business, we have a lot of different products and services.
Okay.
So when they go into my Facebook page, Barry will disappear.
Okay, let me, he's from Norway, so when he says Barry will disappear, he means Barry will appear. But one of the things that Thor just mentioned, it's really key I want to share, is his business, they have lots of different products and services and so forth. There's a saying in marketing, a confused mind says no. So if you send someone to a typical website, they're trying to sell everything to everybody. Even if a company had one product, sometimes let's just say a health or nutritional product, there are lots of different niches for that product. Someone could be a young person that just wants to be vibrantly healthy. Maybe someone, or they're an athlete. okay? Maybe someone's in their middle age and they've got young kids and they're tired. They want to keep up. Maybe someone's, getting up there in years and they want to use the product for anti-aging reasons. So the same product can serve many different purposes for different niches. So one of the very valuable things you can do with the automated messenger bot is you could have one question and you could have 3 different buttons. Are you interested in, being an athlete or having peak performance and, or doing something athletic, or you compete, or, hey, I just want to have more energy because I'm tired chasing my kids, or, hey, I want to stop the aging. I want to, anti-aging, whatever. Okay. So you could have one question in your chat based on the answer that someone selects, then direct them in a whole different conversation and just give them information about the things they want rather than overwhelming them with everything. Is that clear? Okay, so let's continue on.
Hey, Michael, my name is Barry. I'm here to help you. And he will list up the different things we have in the company. Okay. People can just push what they don't understand. And I build a flow with probably like a couple of 100 different flows.
Oh, wow.
And this has been really helping me out because normally I got hundreds of phone calls every day and hundreds of emails or messenger. And every time they now try to reach me, have you asked Barry? Have you asked Barry? Have you asked Barry? So for the last 2 weeks, I'm almost retired. So I have to start new people because I feel like I'm retired. So it's been great, Michael. Fantastic.
Awesome. Okay. And so how long now, when you said a couple hundred flows, I assume you mean like a couple hundred, what we call cards, different parts to the conversation.
Yeah.
Once you learned how to create it, how long did it take you to create a conversation?
I just made a new conversation now a couple of hours ago, and I used 5 minutes.
5 minutes to do it? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I sent it to my mentor.
Okay.
And he was like, holy macaroni, this is great. How did you do it? I started making it 7 minutes before I called you. So he was like, wow, I need to know more about this. So I'm really looking forward now to get Barry really up and running. Okay. Because I know not just me and my team, but the whole company can need this kind of service.
Okay. So let me do that. So, like you heard him say at the very end, hey, my whole company can do this, but I'm going to show you what he said, which, he's used it for a little while. And these are what we call, so let me go to a flow. Let me pick one of these. These are called a conversation or a flow. And I click these 3 little dots to edit it. And so his initial one, he was saying, hey, for support, he had a whole bunch of these. We call these cards. Each one of these that I'm pointing to, that's a card. That's a card. That's a card. That's a card, right? So, but he created a flow or a conversation, he said, in 5 minutes. And once you know how to do these, they're relatively easy to do. And again, that's why over on our support site, when you come over to training and anyone not using our system, it's at freebotsystemsupport.com. You can come over here and watch this creating a bot conversation. So once you learn how to create that conversation, then what he did and what you'd be able to do is, you can come over here and you can get the link for it and you can share that link anywhere. Okay, so that's why having a lifetime bot account, giving you the ability to create all this flexibility is huge, because you can create unlimited conversations and point and click. So it says over here, hi, my name is Lee with Lycanet. And I could just come over here and say, I'm with Al, and you were with Freedom Finders, I think, right? We did this the other day. So I remember, Al, hey, my name's Al. I'm with Freedom
Good
Finder,
memory.
right? Hey, I love that name. Love your smile. So I just click outside of it, click publish. And now I just made a change to that conversation. So now it's going to say, hi, my name's Al with Freedom Finders. I come over here, click, I got that link. It tells me I copied it, and then I can go share that anywhere. So like he said, hey, I got a big, large Facebook group. He can paste it anywhere in social media, share it in an email. So now I'm posting it in the address bar here. And so it's going to open up Messenger. And now it says, hey, my name's Al, I'm with Freedom Finders, right? How easy was that? So once you learn this, this is going to be invaluable. It saved him a ton of time. But the other thing that he said, sorry, over here, which to me is invaluable, you know, was not just, hey, it's saving me 4 hours a day, but hey, I'm showing it was his sponsor in his company. He's got 300,000 people. How many does his sponsor have? He's showing his sponsors like, wow, how'd you do that? Oh, I did that and I started it 7 minutes before my phone call to you. It's like, wow, I need to know more about that. You get one key person like this guy Thor here, and you're going to have him sharing it with anybody and everybody, not just in his company, but outside his company. Why? Because we have a compensation plan that goes along with it. So down in our comp plan section, you can earn several different incomes by sharing this for free. Oh, let me click on the comp plan section. So there's a video there. You should watch that. We have an income stream. And why are we giving it away for free? Again, because people can get it for free up to 100 contacts. When they go over, they start paying a monthly fee. We share that with you 5 levels deep. And we'll let the compensation plan explain all that for you. But that's not all, because we have another income stream called our VIP club. So let me mention this, which is good through, it's supposed to be good through midnight tomorrow night, but we had a lot of technical issues yesterday. And because we didn't have this automated text message going out, I'm going to pray about extending that maybe another day, maybe even 2 days till we have this working, because this should help all you guys. But that will be real, because I got to be honest. I hate it when people are like, oh, we have a deadline to this day. And then that day comes and they're like, oh, we're extending the deadline because we had technical challenges. Well, if you watched our Zoom last night, you know, we did have technical challenges and we thoroughly expected to have this live today, and it wasn't either. But, you know, so it's either going to, I always believe in the power of prayer. So I'm either going to stick with the original date that I gave, which was midnight Wednesday night, where anyone who gets a lifetime bot will have the VIP club fee, which is $20 a month, waived forever. And by the way, Toyin, I want to congratulate you, because you see where it says 244 up here. I'm going to refresh this, and because I just got a notice that someone else just signed up. So now we're down to 243. So I went and looked that up. Well, who signed up? And it was someone that Toyin referred. So you just got 2 people in the last couple hours. Kenora just signed up. So just wanted to let you know that. Congratulations, Toyin. So you just made $300 in the last couple hours. So
Yay,
right?
thank you.
Yeah, that's see, while you're learning, you're earning, right? Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Michael,
yes, Connie.
has you haven't been notified that my friend signed up like 2 or 3 hours?
Oh, yes, we did. Yes. And you're, let me see what her name was, right? So yeah, her name. So sorry for not giving you.
I don't care. I just wanted to make sure, because you didn't.
Yeah,
That it actually worked.
Shauna Ray, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Shauna Ray did. So she signed up.
She signed up first for the free
at the 413,
and immediately was like, I gotta buy it. So
okay, so let me, we got to show your face, because you have such a great heart. You help so many people. So there's Connie. Connie's been amazing. She's on our weekly prayer calls. She's been with our marketing system for a long time. So how did you get Shauna Ray, and what happened? You're
You're
muted.
muted, Connie.
You're muted again.
Shauna raised part of my business team for me, but she has her own business on the other things that she does. And I had mentioned this to her before, and then I sent her the link for the free bot, and she took a look at it and couldn't wait. Like, it's how do I buy it? I'm having a problem. So she was really glad when I told her about your glitch that you found and how people just changed the email. So she was able to go do that and be done. And yeah, so she's in there already.
Okay.
All up.
And I'm going to ask like 3 of you and then wrap up because it is getting late. But Connie had told me, hey, I know lots of people interested. Why? So what's the great question? Why are you so excited about this? And how are you sharing it with others?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. You talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay, so I was there when he was doing KWA and he was using the tool, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, where's that tool for us? I started talking to them because it was like him and Scott, and I was like, that tool is what I need for my business. And I had no idea that Michael and Scott would go to the lengths with their programmers to do what they've done, because it goes so much further than I even thought then. So back then I started telling my friends, this is what you need. This is what you need. I started telling it on every meeting. Hey, you guys, hurry up, sign up for this. So yeah, it's really great.
Thank you so much, Connie.
Entire business will be run off this little machine that I got for a song. Yes, Scott, I got for
Thank you, Connie. And then how about, and I'm going to use John Charles, since John Charles had 2 signups, I think yesterday and 2 today. What's been your past experience with, being able to sign people up for things or make money online or whatever, if you don't mind me asking?
No problem, Michael. Well, the 4 people, I know them pretty well.
Okay.
And I told them that I came across an amazing marketing system, which would help them in their own business as well as other businesses. And I've never seen anything like this throughout my marketing career. And I just love it if they would like to take a look at it. And yeah, they say, yes, send me the link, and I sent it. And then the interest built up from there.
Okay. Thank you, John Charles. And then so one of the things I heard John Charles say is, you know them pretty well. So that's an important fact. People like to do business. We all know that, we've heard this, right? With people they know, like, and trust, right? Yeah. So I would not hesitate from inviting people that you know. Let them decide. All we're asking you to do is invite them to the free sign-up page. And just, as John Charles said, hey, it is an amazing tool. It's not clear yet, but every day we're looking at how can we make it better. So I give the Lord all the glory for that. It's like I wrote a book called Questions Are the Answer. He has me frequently asking questions. What else can we do? What can we add? How can we make it clear? How can we better support people? What can we do to improve this? So what you will see is it'll get better and better and better, and it'll be easier and easier to use and easier to understand how to share, etc. So what has been your experience, John Charles, in the past? Have you made money online, or have you made a lot of money, or no money, or little money, or, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I made a little bit of money on one company called Tahitian Noni Juice.
Oh, okay.
And after that, everything sort of, the company got well, they really use the Canadian distributors, and then they just left. They went to Japan and things like that, and they moved out, like, so.
Okay.
But the other good thing too, like, I get strong energy from you and Scott and you guys know what you're doing, and you know, you do it so simply, and you're so gentle and nice with people and so on. So that's a company to be with.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. One thing I will mention, how long has it been since you had that Tahitian noni experience?
About 8 years ago.
8 years, okay. So have you had success since then? Have you been making money in the last 8 years online?
Nothing to talk about.
Okay.
Very small.
Okay. So you made $600 since yesterday, right? Four lifetime sales.
Yeah.
Here's something I want to express. We've been in business since 1996. We've been doing technology solutions since 1999. So as you can see, we're being real and transparent. We still have glitches. We're still learning. Things aren't done yet where we want them to be. But what we're doing is cutting edge technology here with the bot. We're doing things that nobody else is doing with the bot that I've seen. We've got some things behind the scenes. I can't wait, you know, till they're completed, because they're, you know, it's already a game changer, but this will be a game changer. Okay, super excited. So it's only going to get better and better. And you know, Scott told me, some of you that know this in the past, hey, you're way undervaluing this. You should be charging twice as much. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm here to create tremendous value. And, you know, then after that, it's all about residual. And I'm not here saying, hey, let's charge them $97 a month or whatever. It's like $20 a month, you know, for the VIP club, which is purely optional, and for everyone else free. And then as you use it, and they get tremendous value. So I believe it's kind of like the Walmart model, you know, when you have lots of things that are very low price that anyone can afford, you don't need but you know, enough people that are buying your products and services that can make you a very nice income. The other thing I will mention, and then I'll call on Toyin here to wrap things up, is you know, I've been supporting this industry since 1996, the home-based business industry, so 25 years now. I've seen, I can't tell you how many companies and how many opportunities come and go. All right. We've been here the whole time. And what we're providing are tools. So I have this in one of our videos. If you think back to the gold rush of the 1800s, who got rich? Yes, some people found gold and they did get rich. But the people that really got rich were the people that sold the picks and the shovels and the Levi's and the pans, because every single miner looking for gold needed a pick, a shovel, a pan, pair of Levi's. You get the idea, right? So what we're providing are the tools, and anyone, whether they're an entrepreneur looking to grow their business, whether they're a brick and mortar business or a digital business, or anyone that's looking to make money as an affiliate, what we're providing with the free bot system are tools to help them be a lot more successful in marketing whatever they want to market. So you guys, just like the gold rush, you know, where would you want to be to offer picks and shovels and pans and Levi's and all that? You want to be in front of the riverbed, because that's where all the miners were going to find the gold. And so where's the gold rush today? Since, you know, the days of last year when everything got shut down, or a lot of things got shut down, online. So you guys are in the right place at the right time. Toyin last week said, hey, I think I'm going to have at least 5 people get the lifetime bot, and maybe 8. And now she just got 2 in the last couple hours. Why do you think at least 5 people are going to get it? And how have you been sharing it? So what's, you know, where do you see the value, and how specifically are you sharing it, Toyin?
Hey, thank you. So I really see a lot of value in the technology behind it. And I can't say I'm not a tech person. I'm kind of a tech person. And I see the future in this. That is one of the things that I saw before I invested in it. And like I think somebody else said, they had invested in a little bit of marketing, like online selling. before. And I told myself I would never do anything like this again, where it involves kind of like a pyramid type scheme or selling person to person, because I find myself putting in a lot of effort, and you join up with people that don't see the value. So what I have done is I've cast my net to a wide variety of people. So the group, some people I know very well, I know personally, and some people I don't know, because the person that even introduced me to this, and the reason I did that is because the person that introduced me to this is not a friend of mine, as in, well, now a friend of mine, but I never knew her personally. I just got a random messenger saying there is something KWA and all that. And I looked at it and I believed in it. And I got into it, but I did not know her personally. I met her on Facebook. So I would say cast your net wide and tell people that you know, start with what you know and what you have first. The people you know believe in you, and they will believe what you say if you see value in it. But also cast it wide, because you never know who will see the value in it. And I just believe in sharing good news. So when you share good news far and wide, some people will catch it, some people won't, but you know you've done your best, and whoever needs it, I feel like the right people will get it.
Very
And
well.
I just send an email, send a text to people, and I just tell them, you know, you don't have to if you don't need it, but I'm sharing this because I see the value in it.
Thank you very much. So any last shares or questions or comment, or how about I'll hit you up, Al, since you finally joined today. Not finally, but since you joined today, I've always enjoyed your smile and your enthusiasm. What you seem like you know, like you said in the very first day I saw you a couple days ago, you said, yeah, I'm a sneaky guy, and I forgot how you found out about us.
Yeah, I was saying to you, yeah, that I randomly like do like, you know, little searches on YouTube to find like new platforms. And
right.
Chatbots, I'm not really the biggest fan, so like kind of, but what caught me about this one was its simplicity. And once I heard you say that it could work for like any business, okay, you had my attention. I'm like, okay, let me. So then while I was doing another search, my friend Dean, I saw that he was on, so I'm like, okay, boom, so I'm in. So I jumped on, I started watching one of the videos, and I'm like, man, this makes a lot of sense. It's free to sign, it solves a problem. What else there's nothing else to think about. So the very next day I jumped on, and here I am. It's great, man. And then what's his name? Scott. Oh, I love the guy, man. The way he breaks down stuff, and you guys are great. What can I say? Then I met David, then I met John Charles, Lloyd. Oh man, I'm loving the platform, man. Loving it. Loving it.
Thank you very much. And that so you said Dean, and I just realized Dean is who I know as Steve, right? So
yes,
Steve,
yeah,
Dean,
yeah.
So Steve, that's how you made your 150 this morning, was from Al.
Yeah.
So welcome aboard, Al. Anyone else want to share why you guys are excited? What do you think?
I would like to share.
Okay,
as an
great. Go ahead, Clayton.
Well, I've been involved in this kind of business for a long time, and I've been involved in over 33 multi-level marketing programs.
Wow.
So when you say they come and go, they come and go. And the only thing I have a tough time getting my head around in this whole process is that it's such a new way of doing the same thing, because all MLM has always been about recruiting. That's the bottom line. This is a way to set up a recruiter that does it for you, which means you are free, because you're not the smartest guy in the room. You've got a bot that's the smartest guy in the room. So you can go to Jamaica or the Hawaii or Alaska, wherever you want to go. You're free, because not only that, and I am going to assume that at some point we're going to get this app on a phone. We could go anywhere, anytime, any way we want, and just plug in on the phone and be raking in the money because people are going to get into the business. It's awesome.
I'm glad you volunteered that. You did remind me of something too. Go ahead, Clayton.
I gotta get past the idea, because for 20 years it was me, you642, bam, bam, let's go. And now this is a lot more, there's a lot more meat here as far as how people are going to get involved. And I just have to get on the electronic internet side of it because I'm an old guy. And once that happens, once that locks in, we're all good to go. We're going to make so much prosperity. It's going to be like all the wealth in the world is going to transfer to the smartest people on the planet, which are sitting in this room virtually right here, right now. Thank you. And
thank you.
Share this.
And I think, and I'm gonna stress this, like, because I've supported the MLM or the home-based business industry for a long time. But what we have is not limited to that. There are so many traditional businesses that need this desperately. So we're gonna support both.
That's
but
why we make so much money.
The thing I wanted to stress though is I've asked this question to someone in a home-based business industry. I said, what? So it's a great question. I'd write it down. What would happen to your organization if you had the best person, the most successful recruiter in your entire company? Let's just use, the company John Charles mentioned before. Let's say, when they were around, T. Shinoni or any, we'll call them ABC, right? So if someone's an ABC, and let's say you're an ABC, Clayton, and I ask you the question, Clayton, what would happen to your business when the #1 recruiter in ABC was giving their best present, if you had access to their best presentation ever, and you could have their best presentation ever shared with your prospects 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, what would happen to your business?
Well, in the system I was in, that was what they were trying to do, but they had to use real people, which was an extremely, it was an ordeal. This is like a small thermonuclear bomb as far as recruiting goes, because it gets exponentially larger because the more you know, the more you know. Okay, so it's like if you did it, me, you 642, it would probably work out the other way around. It would be like me 2468 and beyond. It's going to be crazy, because I don't know if people can conceive of how quickly this is going to just blow up. It's going to go viral because we can create income with the product FreeBot, and then we can take anybody's organization, anyone's organization, and have them create income in that organization as well as with FreeBot. So everybody gets two swords. They get what they're doing now, which will be multiplied, and then they can do the FreeBot, which will be multiplied, because I'm telling you, it's going to go crazy. And if you think 243 lifetime memberships are going to last, they're going to go like that. They're going to be gone in I would say no more than 10 days.
Yeah,
there's just no way that that's going to hang around.
I agree.
Even if after a certain point they don't get gifted into the VIP program, that VIP program, the magic number in America sales is $20. Everybody will buy something for $19.95. It's only about 45 minutes of work for most people, but it's easy money. So I mean, you guys are geniuses. The price point the simplicity, the fact that I don't have to be the smartest guy in the room to answer all the questions. Therefore, I can just shove that off to somebody else. And that makes it ultimately duplicatable on a personal level, because you don't have to do that. All you got to say, go here, and then tell everybody you know to go here. And you can just, it's just going to go nuts. And I will say goodnight, and I thank you very much.
Yeah, it's too bad you're not enthusiastic about it, but I agree with you, Clayton, 100% about the lifetime bots. We know that they're going to be gone. It's not a question of if, it's just who's wise enough to take advantage of it while they're available. And they're going to be people that hear about it a day later, a week later, a month later, and be like, I wish I knew. And, you know, for those people that, like we've been sharing our Kingdom Wealth Alliance marketing system, we had a lifetime offer on that about almost a year ago that started out at $495 and $497, then it went to $597, $797, $997, and then we stopped offering it at the end of last year. We don't offer a lifetime on our marketing system. So when we're doing that with the lifetime bot, that's very real. When we first came out and had some lifetime bots initially, we offered them at $297 because we didn't realize the value of what we had. And then we were told, sorry, you can't get any more. And I'm like, what? You know, and then we got tremendous favor. And now, you know, we're developing the product. So I'm typing up that question. So if anyone else wants to add to it while I'm doing it, because Connie had said, hey, can you write up that question? I'm going to put that in the chat for everyone. And basically is, what would happen to your business when you can have the best recruiter in your company give their best presentation ever to all of your prospects for you 24 hours a day, every day? So if you ask someone that question, I'm going to copy that because I want to make sure I save that. So again, what would happen, you know, questions, that's why the name of my book is Questions Are the Answer. And the subtitle of it is, what are you asking for? So it's the quality of the questions that you ask will determine the quality of your life. When you ask someone, you're not telling them that, you're just asking them, hey, you're building a business. What would happen to your business if you had the #1 recruiter in your business? So the thing that Clayton said is, people are good, you know, that's why I'm doing these live calls every day. I'm trying to give you the best I have and bring Scott's fabulous and everyone else. You guys contribute so much. And you know, what if you had the #1 recruiter in your company giving not just one of their presentations, but their best presentation ever, and they made that available for your prospects 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? What would happen to your business? And almost everyone I've ever asked that question, they're like, well, it would explode. Great. That's what we have. We have a tool that can do that for you. Okay, how do I learn more about it? How much is it? It's free. I'm going to send you a link. It's free. It's not, I don't know how it's going to get any better than that. Okay. All right. How about anyone else want to share what you're excited about? Because this helps. We're learning things. The excitement's great. I love to hear it personally, but it's also providing great teaching and sharing moments. Ernest, I see your finger.
In my case,
oh, after Lloyd.
I've known John for John Charles. I don't know if there are any other Johns around, but we go back, oh geez, 30 years, maybe longer. And we've dabbled in several things.
How about there?
And yeah, you know, we've dabbled in several things. And John's been trying to get me as part of his team for about that long. One of the products he got me into is a very good product, Tahitian noni juice. I just bought 2 cases. A very good nutritional product. But for the last 17, 18 years, I've been involved in another opportunity that helps people. I mean, like, we give people what they need. And after about, well, for the last, I'd say, 10 years, things went downhill. I'm still with the company, but my challenge is promotion. So when John sent me this information about this free bot system, I said, oh God, not another one, John. But you know, I looked at it and
I see Rose is laughing. She knows.
I couldn't believe the simplicity and the potential. And one of the reasons I jumped on it is that in the 3 months ago, I decided, okay, I'm gonna try something new to get leads. So I got a Shopify website, and it wasn't doing anything. So I asked them, I said, how come you guys are not promoting my site? It says, oh, we just give you a website, you gotta promote it. Which means I decided, okay, Facebook ads. That thing is so complicated. I got into Facebook ads, they get me to LinkedIn, they get me to Twitter, they got me, oh my God, it was so confusing, it's so crazy. But within the last 3 months, and this is the factor that made me jump in without putting my toe in the water. I mean, I don't know how deep the pond is, but I decided to jump in. Over the last 3 months, I've spent $35 a month for the website. 3 months, that's over $100. And on a daily basis, it's like I'd say an average of $15 a day for the last 3 months. And when I compare that to, was it $4.97? And you guys talk about stealing, this is a steal. I mean, no questions about it. And the potential is people got involved for nothing. It's free. You could make money without putting in a penny of your own.
Right.
And the potential that you could get 100 people before you could start $10 a month. Man, I don't know. I'm looking for this thing to explode, and I'm in.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lloyd. We're excited to have you. Thank you for your patience with the challenges with the sign up form yesterday. Rose is still laughing. I think I'm going to say, not with you though, John Charles, maybe at you. I don't know. She's a relative, so she can get away with it. But what I will use an analogy that got triggered, Lloyd, and that is, you know, I used to live in San Diego and I've done trade shows in Las Vegas. And when you make that drive, you know, you leave San Diego, it's desert. But as you approach Las Vegas, you see billboard after billboard after billboard, right? And a billboard is a form of marketing, right? To get you to notice what, you know, their place of business and hopefully go spend your money with them, right? So, but here's the question, right? Because I always like to ask questions is, what if you found the best graphic designer in the world and they created the most beautiful looking billboard, right? What if you found the best copywriter in the world and you spent a lot of money having the best words and the, you know, where they're placed on the billboard? And so bottom line, you spend all this time, all this money having the greatest copy, the most beautiful looking billboard. But if I'm driving to Vegas and that billboard is 10 miles off the side of the road, am I going to notice it?
Nope.
No. Where do they put it? They put it right next to the highway, so it's right in your face, right? So you can't miss it. So what a lot of people miss in marketing is like, hey, I went out and I bought a website, or I have this beautiful looking website. Well, it's out there somewhere, right? So one of the things I'm excited about, I know this is a question, Arthur, you asked earlier, and we're not going to unfortunately address it today, but that is marketing. It's like, how do I market? You know, how do I get my link out there? How do I get more people to notice this? And one of the things Toyin said that I like is cast a wide net. You know, in other words, don't judge people. You know, there could be someone that, you know, has never made money or doesn't know hardly anybody, but maybe if they know one key person, or maybe they know someone who knows someone who knows someone, and that person 3 people away blows it up for you. So that's, you know, we're gonna, you know, when what we're doing now is in the pre-launch is educating people on what is the free bot system and how's it going to work and how can you share it with others. And that's why we're doing our best on that support site to put tools there, like something that new that will be coming is an apparel website and a print website. So some people will want hats and shirts, and I have a hat here, right here, from our marketing system before. It says Kingdom Wealth Alliance, okay? You know, so you want to wear a hat or a shirt or whatever. You want to have a business card, or you want a sign on your card or whatever. You know, make great money giving away a free lead system. Well, wow, what's that about? Hey, would you like to make great money? Yeah, doing what? Giving away a free lead system? Who doesn't need leads? So we're always going to be looking at how can we add more and better ways and train you how to share what we have with other people. And that's the win-win for all of us. Ernest, I know you had your finger up. So did you want to share?
I had a brilliant idea.
Oh,
as we'd say in England, brilliant. You know, I just made a comment earlier in the chat, you know, that I was thinking about, you know, presenting this to the brick and mortar business owners, you know, asking them, how would you like to have a virtual employee work for you for 24 hours? Take the older blue image that you had and put it on a business card with your URL on it. And you give this to them and say, you know, they say, well, I'm too busy to mess with this and set it up. Let me do it for you. $500 a month, $1,000 a month. Can you find an employee to do this 24 hours a day to push your pizza business on your page? Have somebody build a page for you on Facebook, build a lead capture page, you know, get access, whatever. I'm thinking, you know, outside the box, how you can also expand and bring in secondary income, bringing people into the free bot system at the brick and mortar level. You know, it's your local level. Your closest customer is just around the corner.
Exactly. And what you can do with having a lifetime bot, those of you that want to create your own conversations, you could be creating a conversation for a pizza owner or whatever. You know, I'm just going to use what you shared, some brick and mortar business, and charge them whatever you want to charge them up front, and you keep 100% of that. And you want to charge them a monthly fee to manage it or whatever, that all goes in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
And you can create unlimited conversations with one lifetime license. You don't need to have more than one. We're not trying to sell you more than one. So as long as you have, you know, we'll talk about how to do that. Create a Facebook page that's about your marketing agency or something that's an umbrella that can, you know, support any business. Then you can create unlimited conversations, charge whatever you want up front. You keep 100%. You want to charge a monthly fee to manage it, you keep 100%, you know. So there's going to be, now maybe those of you on the call or those listening or watching, you're like, no, that's not for me. It doesn't have to be for you. What if you find one or a handful of key people that they want to do that? You know, there are a lot of people. There's a guy named John who's usually on our calls. He's got a marketing agency for brick and mortar type businesses. And so someone like that you introduce to what we're doing, they buy the lifetime bot. That's a huge win for them. And you made $150. That's a nice win for you. But now they're going to go out and get lots of people as clients underneath them, which that benefits you on an ongoing monthly basis as well. Okay.
One of the most brilliant ideas that I saw was Franco Gonzalez.
Okay.
And his postcard.
Okay.
Are you open to, you know, whatever, put it on the card, put it on a business card, put it on a postcard,
right?
And, you know, just give it to business owners and ask them and start a conversation. You know, Are you open to having a virtual employee work for you 24 hours a day for $500 a month?
Right.
You know,
Exactly. And we've created a print resource. So I think I will share that. Maybe we'll have Rose, you raising your hand, or you just praising God? All right, you're raising your hand. Go ahead. You can do both.
is Rose John's wife, John
No,
Charles?
not wife.
Yeah.
I think cousin.
Yeah.
Cuz.
I called John yesterday on the phone. I was calling from another list. I didn't know it was John Charles. He says, yes. And then I recognized his accent. So we had a long chat for about 45 minutes yesterday. I'm off. I just wanted to throw that idea out there to you.
All righty. So go ahead, Rose. You're muted. You're muted. And then I'll share the resource we have, and then I need to wrap up. You're still muted. Uh-oh, she just disappeared. I think you clicked the wrong X. All right, hopefully, no, she is there. I just don't see you now. All right, so while I'm waiting for Rose to come back on, I'm going to screen share some resources real quickly. Then we'll take Rose, and then, you guys, of course, you can jump off whenever you need to. Let me share my screen. Let me close that. And it's over here. All right, so this is a print resource site that we have for another client. We built a marketing system for them. And you can see we have business cards, postcards, vehicle signage. I'll show you the vehicle signage. Are you guys seeing this, by the way? Okay.
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit so you'll see, like you can have like this back here where it says, free lead system, give it away and earn a very lucrative income, and then your domain name, right? So, you can buy these, and I don't think we're making anything. Actually, I haven't seen any commission on this in ages, so I'm sure we set this up where we're not. So you can buy one, you could buy two, for one side, two side. You talked about postcards, Ernest. So, you could have a postcard, earn a very lucrative income, giving away unlimited free lead system forever. This is what, a system I created before, prior to the bot, many years ago, like 10 years ago. And then, we can have bullet points on the back of the card. So we've got those resources for you. Business card, same thing. You can have very nice professional business cards. Okay, so then we also have an apparel source, and you can go in here and shop and find different things. So here's one. This is embroidery, but you can have these on shirts as well. So you can pick these out. Wow, that's ridiculous price. And then there's things that are like $15. So I don't know why they're showing that price, but you can pick whatever you want for different styles, different shirts, different hats, all kinds of things with different logos. Per page, sort by, let's go back to the lowest price, but they're showing the highest one. Is Rose back? She's still muted? So anyway, I haven't looked at this in a while, but okay, here we go. It's taking a while to load up, but these are embroidery. So that's why the prices were a little higher on that, but we've got resources where they're not embroidered. And you can have packs, shirts, hats, all kinds of different things. And and then this one I think said again, make great money giving away a free lead system, whatever. You get the idea. Okay, so let's wrap up with Rose if she can, and if not, then let's call it a night. Are you there, Rose? I don't see.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see you now. There we go. Now I see you, and we should be able to hear you. So you're going to tell a story about John Charles?
And now you're muted again.
Now you're muted again. You figured it out. There you go. Now don't touch it. Just
Can
talk.
you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I usually stay quiet because I have a hoarse voice. And John, Charles, and Mr. Lloyd, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had me cracking up because he said a lot of things that I know is the truth, that makes sense. But before I say anything, I would like to say to Michael and the whole panel, this is awesome. This is amazing. It's one of the best system I see in 33 years.
Wow.
Because I've been in the business for 33 years. And they called me the recruiter of the century. But Mr. Lloyd said something, and I had to laugh because it's so true that we've been in so many business, and I learned at an early age, recruiting is good. But when you recruit a team as a leader, you have to lead the team. If you cannot lead the team, don't do it, because in the long run, people get hurt, they're very emotional. And in this day and time, I tell John, please don't tell me anything about any business ever again. He's been telling me about this since he started speaking with Michael and Scott and a few people on the panel. And every time I try to change the conversation, because I personally helped build a lot of multi-marketing companies. And it took me to a point I did not want to hear anything about it. So I personally, whatever I gain or I save, I open my own business with my kids. But John supported me in my business. So I dress, to be honest, when I signed up the first time, I did it because I didn't want to let him down. And I'm the type of person, if I say yes, I mean yes. If I say I'm going to do it, I do it the best to my knowledge. But this system that Michael, I remember your name, I'm not good with names, but I remember, and I would always remember Scott, because I have a friend, his name is Scott, he's British. And every time he called me, he always say, Rosie, don't give up. John is my cousin, but I met him in Canada. And he's amazing. And because of John, Charles, I come back, and I'm not going to say I'm going to run with it. I'm going to fly with it.
Okay. Well said. Can I steal that line? I like that line. That was really well said. Very well said. And
So I'm happy
welcome
to be
aboard,
here.
Rose.
I'm happy to be here.
We're
and
happy.
I'm sitting and I'm listening and I'm making my list.
Okay. Well, one thing you said, many things you said, but I really like, it's the human aspect of it. It's like, I didn't want to let him down. And, that he continually kept doing things and pouring into you. And so you decided, hey, I'll take a look. That's what I kind of heard you say.
Yes.
But I also really like that you were talking about, if you're going to build a team, you need to lead your team. Okay. And so I have someone that leads me, and that's my love for my Savior. So I'm very open about that. I'm not here to offend anybody about that. He's the one that gives me strength and ideas. And this is way bigger than about making money. I want you guys to make a lot of money because I want you to do very worthwhile things with it. You know, we all are going to be gone someday, and we are all going to leave a legacy. You know, and the question is, what is that legacy going to be? Is it going to be that we stood for something that was important? Did we make a difference in the lives of someone else or not? And so this is a tool, but the Lord is developing something that's way bigger than the tool and way bigger than money. And so I'm very excited to have the group of you. You know, you guys are, I mean, I've stayed on these calls a long time. I'm like, okay, tonight it's going to be shorter. They're long, but you give me energy because I'm excited about what's being created. And it's not, I couldn't do this without Scott's been invaluable. And we have programmers and team of people that you guys haven't even met or heard about yet. And so we're super excited to support you. And we better call it a night or we'll keep going another 2.5 hours. And, you know, but we'll be back again tomorrow night. So thank you guys.
God bless everyone.
Thank you, Michael, Scott.
Great
Appreciate
stuff.
it. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night,
And
everybody.
one last thing,
Thanks so
one last
much.
thing,
Good
I'm
night.
gonna
Thank
tell
you.
if you guys are still can hear me.
Yep, go ahead, Michael.
What I would do is I would share this video. There were so many great testimonies. We're going to chop it up. What I mean by chop it up is, you know, get certain clips from it when we have time. So I'm not going to say when, but it will be in our Facebook group, you know, at facebook.com/groups/ you know, free BotSystem. And over here in the guide section. So soon after it's over, I'll move it over to the top of the guide, you know, guide number 1 at the top. It'll be April 27th. And I'm just going to click on the 26th. If you missed this from before, click on the video, come down and click share. And I would share it. I would share it with a lot of different people, with a lot of different places. And, you know, let them know it's a long one, but maybe they'll, you know, invite them to fast forward to a certain point when you see everyone sharing what you guys have shared about it and why you're so excited about it, why you're staying on a call for 2.5 hours. You know, there's a reason. There's a lot of reasons. Okay. So that'll help you because, you know, that number for the lifetime bots is a very real number. And as Clayton said, I believe that will go very quickly. And then we'll be focusing on building lots of conversations, training you guys how to share this with people and taking it out to the masses. So you've got a residual income month after month that you can count on. And again, I'm going to urge you to use it for worthwhile things. And I know you will.
Amen.
So with that, thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Mike.
God bless you guys.
Good night,
See you tomorrow.
everyone.
Night.
Stay safe.
Night all.
Good night.
All right.